So hi everybody and welcome back to the Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 85 and in this video we want to talk about explosion. And let's get started. In my last video I already told you that you can download an explosion or create an explosion if you want. In my case I just downloaded it to don't waste too much time. And let's get and create now a blueprint where we can spawn this explosion. And yeah, let's get started. First of all we jump in our folder, we go to blueprints, we open, right click here in our blueprints, create blueprint class. We go here to actor because I want to spawn it for test purposes. Then I write actor, BP, I call it blueprint underscore explosion. All right, I open it up, double click. And here on top, we will add now some things. So first of all, what we need to add is emitter, particle emitter. So let's write here emitter, or particle, yeah, particle system. Okay, it's not emitter, it's called here particle system. This one we want add, and you can rename this one or what you like, and then you click on the particle system, you go on the right side, and we are interested to assign here a particle. A particle is just like I said, an explosion, light effects, and what kind of ever you want. In our case we need an explosion, so I downloaded something, so I just go and find the downloaded file. In my case there was a free pack, it was the grenade pack. And what I want to show you is there are two kind of particles. The one particle is called Niagara. This is the new system which you should use. But there is also an old system, particles, which is created with Cascade from older systems. And I use this one here because it is still good, right? The explosion, the effects, it's okay. The only problem here is this old system is probably not that what you will learn in future, because the Niagara system is different. So to keep this in mind, if you create in future explosions or anything like that, learn the new system. The Cascade system, which I just showed you, is the older version, which is not more used, but the particles are still supported, so don't worry about that. If you have older particles like here, you still can use them. The creation process is not the same. All right, with that said, let's use them. In my case, I select this, so I want to select this metal here. I just select this one, I go back. You can remember the name, but remember this name is a little long, so I just select this one, I go back, I go to my explosion, I click my particle system, I go here on the right side to particles, and I can now just click here the back arrow. Of course you can here type in, but now I have selected it, I just click the back arrow and it's automatically included here. Compile, save, and we have our explosion blueprint. I can test this now. For test purposes, what I do is just go to my horror character. This is all time our character where we work, and like all time we test it with a key. Just get a key again, you know this, just copy one of these other keys or just right click keyboard and then select anything here. And then if you have select anything, click on this one, go on the details panel, go input key, select this icon here. If this is selected when you press on the keyboard any key, then it will automatically assign to this one. I press B, for example. You can see now this one is B. All right, for this one, and now I want just spawn my explosion for test purposes, and later we will work on with that. But for test purposes, let's make this one fast. So how we make this? Spawn actor, of course, because this class is an actor now, and we know the node spawn actor from class. All right, that's it. And with that said, now we select our BP explosion. Let's write here on class drop down BP explosion, and this is what I just created. And of course I must here assign a location. That's very important. I click on this circle here, input here, and then split, right click on it, split struct pin, and I'm just interested on this location here. That's why I right click again on this circle here. You can just write it here in, but I may promote this one to a variable. That's why again I right click here, on this circle, and I use here promote to variable, and the location is now here as separate location, compile, save. You don't have to do this, but I will show you why I do this in a moment. And after this one, I have to specify the location. And in my case, I want that this one is spawned exactly where the tubes are for test purposes, right? We want to see how this works and how to get the location of this cubes very easy. You can just click this one here, for example, one of these tubes. Then you go here in the details panel. On the right side, click on details, you go to transform to location, and here is this number, and you can see the number is very strange. But what you can do is here, if you have a little bit place here in the middle, right click and just copy. And now you have copied these 3 values. That's very nice. We go back to our character where we spawned this actor, and now you can see the reason why I created here this variable instead using it directly here. Let me show you this one. I can't paste this here, so when I try to paste this here, it's not working. That's the reason. But the nice thing is, after you compile this one, you can go here to the right side. So you select your variable, which was promoted to variable, then go to details panel, go down where you have your values, and now right click and paste. Here it pastes, and that's the only reason why I make it here with a variable instead of using here directly. And yeah, with that we have this one. Perfect. And we can test this. So I can test this. I can play from here. Let's see if I find this cultist. And you see I have an explosion. Okay, this explosion works already, but this explosion is a little bit too small. Let's scale this fast. We go back to our explosion. Let's select our particle system. Let's scale this for test purposes 5. I have here locked this one, so all are at the same scaled 5. Let's test this. It's just for test purposes. Let's again play from here. Let's see if I find this cultist. Bam! Yeah, that's okay for my explosion. For these purposes. Okay, that's okay. All right, we made our explosion. That's it. So I think that's for test purposes okay, and I think we stop here already, because in the next video I want add to this explosion a force so that you can see the tubes here. They should be blown away, and of course when the tentacle is here, our tentacles, our worm, it should be killed. So we will add to this blueprint a force, and that's in our next video. So if you have any questions like old time, write it in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye, good luck, and like old time, have fun and never give up.